the Muslim cause in this country, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.
And forbidding what is evil more than we are. What's wrong with us? We are healthy. We are blessed here. We live comfortable lives. We have forgotten about our brothers, and that's not right. These are not just their children. These are your children. We are a community. We are an ummah. We are responsible for each other. So the next time we have buses that leave North Carolina, be on those buses. I don't care who you support, which masjid you go to. At the end of the day, we're all praying 5 times a day. We're brothers and sisters in Islam. We need to start supporting each other.
I just wanted to say just a quick comment about the effect of the movie. We once had a presentation at the church that was like 6 weeks, and they wanted to know about the Middle East, and we thought what would be the best thing to do. We just showed them the movie. Even though some of them were hostile against against Islam and so on, and why all this trouble in the Middle East and so on. After they saw the movie, it all died down. They saw it in their own eyes. And I just want to say that, brothers and sisters, this is an example of stuff that you can do. A quick comment. You've seen what a couple of dedicated brothers, the Amish brothers, have done through their media. I think one of them is actually has studied film production, and he teamed with his brother and they produced this movie. So I encourage all of you, especially the young people, to go into media production. Media is very important, and we need to get into that. We have locally here in Raleigh a local media team, as well as nationally we have a media team as well. We're starting to go into media, and
Prophet Muhammad came and said that, you know something? You have a very inaccurate way of dealing with the Creator. The Creator is not rocks and stones and idols. Those cannot benefit you. But there is an eternal entity, an eternal deity that gives you life, governs life, and ensures you life. And that's who you should worship. You shouldn't be worshiping these rocks and stones. They have no value. So the first major transformation in terms of making a difference that Islam came about in terms of the Arabian Peninsula was to change the whole mindset of how you deal with worship, ibadah, how you deal with it. Then look at the other things that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam addressed during his time. He addressed sexism. That's right. Made it very clear that women were not property. They couldn't be, you don't own women like you own animals. And also, the revelation came to him about burying girl babies in the sand. Men were so arrogant, and many of us still are. Men were so arrogant that they felt that if they had all girls, there was something wrong with that. And so they would take the female babies and bury them in the sand. It's called female infanticide. This is what Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam came to make a difference, a change, a different attitude about men and women in gender relationship. Racism too. The Prophet had to set it out. He said an Arab is no better than a non-Arab. They're equal as the teeth of a comb. He was talking about those combs look like a pig. I used to use one time. Afro! So he came to deal with that. But he also came to deal with social and economic justice, to make a change in that aspect. You can't cheat people. And he said, pay the worker while the sweat is still wet upon the brow. That there's dignity at work, no matter what kind of work it is, and if a person is working, that they should be treated fairly and equitably.
No, but I didn't grow up around Muslims, you know what I mean? And so I accepted Islam at 17 years old. And thank you for caring. Some of y'all want to clap the rest. I'm like, I don't even know that brother. It's not my convert. You ever notice that Muslims get very possessive of the people that they bring to Islam? You ever notice that? They don't want you talking to them unless you get prior approval. I'm serious, man. They act like they some Muslim pimps or something. They like, oh, what are you doing talking to that person over there? What you mean you like it? Why? Brother, I'm going to pray 2 times a day. Next time you want to go talk to him, you come see me first. Now go there and make 2 extra rakats. Tell you, man, but it's rough though, man. You know, just growing up, you know, living a different lifestyle. You know, I had to try to learn how to become accustomed to different things. And so, I mean, I've been a Muslim now for 16 years, and just learning different things about the whole lifestyle has been a very, very interesting thing, especially more so for my family. Because my family didn't understand what I was doing. When I came home, I told my grandmother I was going to be a Muslim. I never forget, it was on like Thanksgiving Day, and I'm like, Grandma, I can't eat no pork. And why not? I said, because, you know, I mean, you know, we can't eat pork. She said, why not? I said, because I'm a Muslim. No, you ain't. You ain't never been to jail. See, some of y'all still don't get it. It's because, you know, black people would go to jail to become Muslim. You can find somebody to wash your clothes. And, okay, listen now. So it's interesting, man, just trying to go through different things. You know, I remember a few years ago, man, we just started doing a lot of Maybe Funny. Anybody ever seen a lot of Maybe Funny tours? Many people like the tour. 6 people. Okay, cool. Listen, brother, fantastic.
I would not have the audacity, the tenacity, or gall to think that I was standing in the audience trying to talk to this man with a microphone in his hand. As a black man growing up, my generation said, no more second-class citizenship. We're going to change this thing. We're going to make it for real. Either we're going to have it like it's supposed to be, or we're not going to have nothing at all. You know, sometimes they call the long, hot summers. You know, it wasn't about anything about getting oppression off our backs. You know, they would take to the streets and burn the cities and do this and that because it was time to change this country. The students all over the university, all over America, 68, 69, they took over all the campuses from Harvard to Yale to Tuskegee, Alabama, all across. They took over the administration buildings and said, we're not going to let this thing go until you change. There was a revolution going on about ideals and about living up to these ideals. You know, you come here and they say, this is Sister in Greensboro, Sister Martine. I knew her father was an imam there in the community in Greensboro. She was in court one day, and she said, Your Honor, can I use a book other than the Bible to give the oath? He said, well, I don't have any problem with it. She said, but do you have any complaints? He said, no, I don't think we do. And asked the bailiff, and no, we can't find any here. And she said, well, I have one. Can I use it? He got to use it, as the story goes. Well, then they sent them Qurans, and I guess they put them off in the corners. We don't have no orders on this. We don't have any instructions or guidance. So the American Civil Liberties Group went to her and initiated a lawsuit to challenge it. But this is America. America is supposed to be a nation of freedom of religion. So we wrote and we pointed these things out to the AG office, the Attorney General. So based upon what our own history historians say, what our records say, you know, and the amendment, First Amendment, freedom of religion, you know, it's unconstitutional to have a national church-sponsored document. And I think the AG, Attorney General, saw the wisdom of it. And this has national implications. This is not just for North Carolina. This is for all of America. You know, if you go in the courtroom, what does this do for us? But this opens the door for us for a lot of things. You know, now, you know, since we have Christmas holidays, we have Christmas holidays. Yeah, I thought they did. Easter holidays. A whole lot, you know. Maybe we can have some end holidays. Think so? Huh? Well, let's open the door for that.